our Denver trip on here. Has there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about me going into the women's room. What else you got?
It's not just simple. He went into the women's room. This is a whole day-long, drawn-out thing. First, we have some dear friends of ours that I've been friends with for the wife for 17 years, and we always go on a trip together. Just the four of us. We decided to go to Colorado. We decided to go to Denver. We were there. We were there in April, no doubt, and so it was 420
Fest.
Yeah,
so
it was 420.
Like, let's go to 420
so
Fest.
We're like, let's just do that. That's legal. And so they left us at the hotel.
You guys wanted to go shopping?
Well, we thought we could do both, but apparently that ain't a thing. So you guys left us at the hotel. You send pictures from the 420 Fest, the Snoop Dogg tent or whatever. And
no, it wasn't a Snoop Dogg tent. It was a snow cone. Hippie van looking snow cone.
There's so there's that. Trucks. You sent a picture. So
oh my God,
I realized the going's on at this point, and I'm like, oh no. I said, we are in trouble now. So then, I guess a couple of hours later, I get another text, and it's a picture of Korean barbecue buffet. The boys are cooking it themselves.
Hold on. There was a lot of thought process that went into the choosing of that restaurant. It wasn't just,
I see.
There's Korean barbecue, let's go.
I see.
It was,
you should probably have went somewhere where they cook the food for you.
Let's look up Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives restaurants in Denver. Okay.
Good Lord.
Hey, what are you feeling? Because he's been everywhere out here. Let's go to Korean barbecue.
When
like
we're
that?
incapacitated.
Sure.
That is fantastic.
Sounds delicious.
So I hate raw meat. So they send me a picture and I'm like, bro, that looks a smidge on the raw side.
It was on our plate already.
Just a smidge. I'm like, is that done? Of course, he replies back with, sure it is. I cooked it. Yeah. Okay. So they come back to the hotel. Whatever. We come back to the hotel, and I'm like, well, we need to run to Walmart. Do you want to go with? He's like, sure. I haven't seen you all day. Yeah. I love you. I want to be where you are. Blah, blah, blah. Him being sweet. So I'm looking at what we go for. He looks at me. He is profusely sweating. I mean,
real bad.
Looks like he had a fever and it broke. Like armpit sweat, beard sweat, forehead sweat. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's not even hot in here. And he's like,
thin air.
He's like, babe, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm cool, whatever. Go ahead. I said I'm gonna be right here. Probably 3-5 minutes pass. He sends me a text. He says, where are you? All caps. I'm like, where you left me, duh. And he said, come here now. I'm thinking he didn't make it and he's thrown up on the floor. I'm thinking, oh my God, he's thrown up in front of everyone. He gets embarrassed easily.
I wish.
It's over. He's thrown up. So I'm like, where are you? And he said, I'm in the bathroom. He proceeds to text me and say, I had to shit so bad, I accidentally ran in the women's bathroom.
Very bad.
So here I am, thinking that somebody's going to call the police and they're going to haul him off to jail, whatever. I walk in, there's a line. I get in trouble because somebody thinks I'm trying to cut. They're like, the line's back here. 2 people walk in behind me and they go, ooh, the sewer is backed up. It was not the sewer. P.S.
That's some good Korean.
So then we have to contrive a plan.
Yeah, you wanted to wait practically until the restroom was completely empty, and I said, no. Everyone's in a stall, right? Yes. There's nobody washing their hands? No. No one walking in? No. Get me the hell out of here.
I said, put that hoodie over your head as if you're putting it on and run like the fucking wind.
And that's what I did.
And that's what we did. But it was just fantastic. That story was super anticlimactic.
It was, oh my gosh.
It was hilarious. Because Mr. Sir Brags a lot, bragged all day about going to the Snoopy Dogg the snow cone pot van, and then eating the raw barbecue, and then
I'd probably go
little
to
Mr. Shit My Pants.
I'd probably go to American barbecue if I had it to do all over again.
Hello.
Where it's actually cooked.
Hello. Do you have any moments that you felt like crawling in a hole for me?
What do you mean?
Well, that day I felt like crawling in a hole for you because I was like, oh shit, he has to be the most embarrassed person he's ever been. Is there any time that you felt like maybe I was super embarrassed? I don't get embarrassed easy. I'm pretty unoffendable. I really am. So, what you think? What you got?
I'm digging through my memory bank.
Oh, okay.
Of all the embarrassing moments. I'm like, which is the greatest?
Okay.
How much more time we got? This is gonna be a best of show.
No.
There's the windshield wiper.
Bro, I'm an educated gal.
There's the wet phone and the wet rice.
I'm an educated gal, but some things I just don't really grip myself up on.
Oh man, there's so many. I bet I can make phone calls and be reminded. There was one, someone reminded me the other day, and I about died. I was like, yes, I definitely got to talk about that one. I don't really remember what it was. Oh,
here we go.
Yes.
What? What is it? Personal vision?
Thank you, Auntie. Yes.
What?
So it was.
You should have cleared this with me first.
I'm telling this. So.
Oh Lord.
It was before Red Chef got married. We were all taking Red Chef out for a boys' trip to go hunting.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was gonna be a lot of us. So I took a cot with me.
Okay.
And I didn't have a sleeping bag, and I was gonna have to buy a sleeping bag.
Oh shit.
Well, you're at the point of like, well, should you buy a tent too? Because is there going to be enough space at the ranch house where you guys are going? Should you buy a tent to put up?
For bachelor weekend.
No. I was like, no, because there's no girls to take back to it. So no.
Okay. I see you.
So we go shopping for a sleeping bag, and I'm like, well,
shit.
I want it to be a good one,
right?
Because I may use it again.
I'm coming up with my rebuttal right now.
In the winter.
Okay.
Like in the colder. I didn't know how cold it got out there.
Right.
In October when I went. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we're looking at the sleeping bags. We're at Walmart looking at sleeping bags. Any of you who have shopped for sleeping bags or even tents, I don't think they do it anymore, but they used to set up little displays so you know what the sleeping bags look like. They even had little puffiness, like the mummy ones. They show you what the mummy bags look like, everything like that. So we're looking at them, and she stops me, and she says, "Who's going to sleep in this?" I said, "Well, I am." She said, "You're not going to fit in that." I said, "But what are you talking about? I'm not going to fit in. That's an adult sleeping bag." And she said, "Look at that. You're telling me that's an adult sleeping bag. How's it going to grow?" I said,
I did not say how's it going to grow.
What'd you say?
I said, how are they not going to come in an adult size? Because I was looking for them everywhere.
She kept looking to see if they came in different sizes because the one hanging there for display...
It looked like a baby could sleep in it. In my defense.
That's smaller than a baby. That's like a Barbie doll size.
No, it was small enough for a baby. No. I thought it was a baby sleeping bag.
Ridiculous.
Babies need to be comfortable too.
So that's the kind of stuff I deal with whenever we go to stores.
Oh shit, I was never
and
a
we're
Girl
just
Scout.
shopping, and then we're walking around, and she stops, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And she looks at something, and then she'll just ask me a random question. I'm like, "Are you serious?" "Are you serious?" is repeated by me numerous times.
It's true.
Are you serious?
We should get a tattoo that says that. Are you serious? Question mark.
It's normally followed with, "Are you serious, Clark?"
Are you serious, Clark? No.
So what was your rebuttal? You said you were working on it.
I said it was for, like, it literally was the size of an infant.
Yeah.
It was. So
Yeah.
I figured
Yeah.
they're not going to display a giant one if they also sell a small one.
Why
right?
would they?
You with me? Smell what I'm selling?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, well, here's the baby one.
You know, at Bass Pro, they do display full-size
Where's
ones.
the grown-up one?
You know.
Exactly.
Bass
So
Pro,
I'm
they do.
thinking, here's the baby ones, where's the grown-up ones? So that's what I'm thinking.
Walmart's trying to save on their square footage.
I guess.
So they're not going to display full-size ones.
So either way, you got a sleeping bag, so it's good.
Got a sleeping bag
Was
that
fine.
was an adult size. That was a full size, actually fit me. So
There you go.
there you go.
Yeah.
But
So-
she asked the same thing about the tents too. She said, "How's
No.
that a 4-person tent?" I was like, "No, come on."
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're like, "That's as big as that tent is for $100." I was like, "No, dear.
Oh, well, whatever.
No, man.
It's fine.
No, it's
No, I
fine.
figured
No,
it out.
it's-
You live,
it's
you
fine.
learn, you know?
You live, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now for the next person, I can pass it on to the next generation that is, in fact, a sample.
Yeah.
That's a sample sleeping bag.
When you
That's
celebrate your
not
next
real.
5 years with someone, we can...
God, I could never do it again.
What about...
Start over.
I know the story. You just... I like how you went straight for the throat. Hats
What?
off to that one.
What?
Going
The
straight
doo-doo
for the
story?
toilet throat, yeah.
The doo-doo story? I had to because I knew that you had big guns. You'd probably been talking to the boys.
I figured you were probably going to tell the other one at the steakhouse.
Which one? Oh, no.
Or...
When you got too full that you peed your pants?
Who
Who gets so full they pee their fucking pants?
Okay, in rebuttal, I didn't pee my pants.
You peed your pants, bro.
I didn't pee. I wasn't standing there like couldn't control my bladder to pee my pants. I was sitting on the toilet. Guys can vouch for this. When you're sitting in a car for a really long time on a road trip, your dick will push up.
Sick.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Okay, and then when
What kind
you
of show is this?
eat a big meal on top of it, like we had just had at the Big Texan, your belly's gonna push it back even more, like,
I guess.
you know.
Whatever you want to do.
So when you got a food baby that's, you know, you're dilated at a 10, you gotta hurry up and push the food baby out. You really ain't got time to see which way your dick's aimed, and you just
Which way
let
your
the
dick's
shit
aimed.
come rolling out and
Gross, bro.
losing 12 pounds in 2 seconds.
Ugh. Woof.
And feel yourself pissing, but you don't hear it hitting the water. So you're
Because
like,
it's on your shorts.
and then you feel the splash
I
on
had
your
to
feet.
smuggle some new underwear in there
Yeah.
so that
Praises
you would look
to
like
friends.
a normal citizen.
Yes. Thank God I pack extra underwear.
God.
Thank God.
Seriously.
So we got married 5 years ago.
Yep.
But in doing so, we missed a very, very, very good theme night for a Rough Riders game.
The baseball game story. Again with the baseball game. Good grief. We're sitting at Jersey Mike's. Probably.
This is after we discussed our wedding day.
Okay, no. We had been planning
After.
the wedding for months. A couple of months, probably. I would say. We got engaged in November and got married in July, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
'Cause it was
we've been
after-
planning the wedding, blah, blah, blah. We're sitting at Jersey Mike's. Taco had been, he stayed up late the night before.
Playing video games.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
he had been
just
like
looking
looking on
up.
his phone, I guess, and he was like, he decided that now was the time he was going to sneak in a date night. And he says to me, "Babe, I saw the most perfect thing, and we're going to go July 18th to the Rough Riders game because it's Back to the Future night." I feel like July 18th, something's going on, but I know it's probably just me just thinking that.